In today's video, I teach you how to create this easy, kind of subtle halo eye look. So if you want to see how I did this, make sure you keep on watching. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Hannah. If you're new here, feel free to stick around and subscribe. I upload beauty videos every Monday and Friday. Also, if you've liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate it personally. I'm going to be using this palette from Beauty Bakery to be showing you guys how to do a halo eye. This is specifically the Proof in the Pudding palette. This was actually lent to me by my friend. She's letting me borrow this because she got the winter box from FabFitFun. This was in the winter box. I'm going to start by using Bread Pudding as my transition color. One thing that I will say about this palette is it doesn't have a mirror. I understand you have like cute little design here, but I just personally like palettes that have a mirror. So I'm going to be using the Dose of Colors palette just for the mirror because I like to hold the palette closer to my face. So I'm going to be using this shade Bread Pudding. Normally I focus my transition color more on like the outer third, but I'm actually going to, as you can see, do more of like my entire eye area for the transition shade. This does apply nicely and blend out very well as well. Just gonna point out, I can apply this very quickly, which I really like. So now for the halo eye part of that, I'm going to be using the E47 from Sigma, and I'm going to be using this shade right here, Mango Pudding. I did use this yesterday, you know, as I was saying, I was kind of practicing this look. This shade has a crazy amount of fallout, but I really like the shade for this purpose. But just wanted to kind of mention out that there is fallout, so maybe be careful with that. I'm going to keep the palette on my lap for that reason, so I can maybe minimize the fallout going everywhere. I chose this brush to apply the halo eye color because it is very flexible and therefore it makes it really easy to build up the color, and I can just keep on going in and applying the color as you can see here. Also make sure to apply that color on the inner corner and connect into kind of a semicircle. But yeah, I highly recommend this Sigma brush if you haven't tried it out yet. I will of course leave links in the description box down below. This is the E40 from Sigma. Just going to blend out that transition shade a little bit more so there's more of a contrast between the shade Bread Pudding and Mango Pudding. Here's a sped up process of me doing the same thing with the other eye, of course. I also blend a little bit to kind of disperse the color and kind of make a more of a distinction between the crease color and the transition shade. And definitely make sure you apply that color on the inner corner, as you can see. Now I'm going to take this shade Chia Pudding with the Sigma E52 brush. Let me carefully show you this shade. The shade Chia Pudding is this top center one right here. And as I said, I'm going to spray this with setting spray to kind of make it a little bit more foiled and kind of stand out a little bit more. And I'm going to place this in the center of my lid. Really packed on that color. I spent a little longer applying the lid shade because I really wanted it to stand out to the crease shade. This is more of a subtle halo eye, as you'll be able to see, but I still did want to be able to tell, you know, dimension and difference between the lid shade and the crease shade. So I actually ended up mixing that lighter shade that I just showed you a few seconds ago with the original lid shade to kind of create a little bit of a lighter shade and a color that will stand out a little bit more. So that is kind of why it took me a little bit longer. I actually ended up also applying that color with my finger a little bit later just to really have it stand out. And then of course I kind of blended away the fallout as well with that E40. This is the smaller blending brush that I kind of blended a little bit. Now I'm applying a little bit more of that crease shade. As you'll see, it's a little bit of trial and error, but just, you know, keep on working with it. And I'm gonna go in with rice pudding and to highlight my brow bone. I just think that mascara can really do a good job at, you know, making your eyeshadow look stand out more. I'm going to finish it up with a lip combo. Today, I think that the lip combo that really will pair nice with this, hopefully, at least in my head it will, is the Urban Decay 1993 lip liner and then the Urban Decay lipstick in the shade Trip. So I'm going to line my lips and fill them in. I sped up the lip liner process because I did really spend a little bit of time lining my lips because I wanted it to be precise. But with the lipstick, that is in real time because that didn't take as much time. But just really follow the line of the lip liner that I, just applied right before this. It's a very reddish tone, kind of like fiery look it reminds me of. But I really like it. If you want to see another makeup tutorial, click the link right here. It is how to be happy when you're single during the holidays, but I also give you a makeup look as well. I think that you'll enjoy that, so click the link over here. Once again, thank you for watching. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. Feel free to stick around and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video.